All right, day 5. It's currently 11:50 p.m. I just finished my Etsy listings. I cooked that shit up last hour of the day. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty unproductive day, but I still did what I had to do. I got through it. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm getting real sick of this Etsy shit. I'll be honest, but it's just what I have to do, and I need to start thinking more in the long term instead of what where I'm going to be in a month. I need to think about where I'm going to be in a year or two or longer. So when you put that in perspective, it just takes away all the minute bullshit. And another thing I'm realizing is my whole life I was kind of looking for something to do that I'm passionate about, or that brings me passion, or I wake up every day and I'm just excited. Like I like to snowboard, right? I like adrenaline, snowboarding in the mountains. I grew up on that. Like if I got to do that as my job professionally, that's like what I think of. Wow, I'd be passionate to do that every day. But what I'm learning is you have to create that passion for yourself. And what I mean by that is actively waking up every day and choosing to be passionate and choosing to bring yourself full of life to every situation and just attack. Because if you don't bring that, then you're not going to enjoy it. And you need to really just breathe this shit every day. And it doesn't matter what it is, but if you're halfway in, like if I'm halfway in this Etsy shit, I'm thinking about other stuff, and I'm like I'm more conscious. I'm like, dude, Etsy, like this sucks. But like if I'm all in, and not just Etsy, because that's not mainly what I'm going to be doing anyway, but or just drop shipping. I'm like, drop shipping, like this shit kind of sucks. Like, there's a million other things I'd rather do, but if I just fully entrench my mind into into what I'm doing and into drop shipping, it's just going to be so much better off. Like think of this scenario as, say you're driving on the highway and you're going 50, 60 miles an hour. Like you're chilling, you're driving, you're cruising, you check your phone, smoke, look around. Like you can take your eyes off the road, right? You're chilling. Say you're going 120, 150, you're locked in. 1 second away off the road, you've gone hundreds of fucking feet, and you could crash. So it's just like you need speed and you need to fucking attack, because if you have speed and you're fully immersed in what you're doing, there will be no time to look away, or to look at the next thing, or to look at something else that could be more fun, or to spend your time on something else. You need to be fully locked in, and if you look away, your shit needs to crash, basically. That's a philosophy I just thought of. But yeah, it's true in like everything. And also, like, going back to that passion thing, it's like I like to think of like professional athletes, so like UFC fighters, or like Ronaldo or Mike Tyson. Like I wonder what they were like when they were kids. I mean, obviously there was that innate thing, like how I feel with snowboarding, but at the same time, I'm sure there were days they woke up and they were like, fuck this. I don't want to do this. I want to do some other shit. But they stuck with it, and they created their own flame, and they grew their own fire. And that's basically what I think is the key to this shit, is just creating your own passion. And yeah, that's what it is. I have things I enjoy out of life, but this right here, I'm gonna create the passion for, because it needs the fire. The fire is not as big as it needs to be. So that's my goal moving forward, is to fucking get this fire raging inside of me and just immerse myself with exactly what I'm doing, which is drop shipping, and just become the best in class at this shit, and just not think about anything else. Every day, every content, every media I consume, just everything is just going to be fully focused on improving and mindset, and just leaning into my edge and what works. So those are some thoughts I've been having recently. That's really all I got for today. I didn't make any sales, so like I said before, it's just fucking focus on the input and the output will take care of itself. So hopefully that motivated you. That shit fired me up. Shower thoughts. That shit gets you right. So yeah, I'll see y'all on day 6 with some more insights.